to punk rock part 2. I already reacted to punk rock once, where I reacted to these bands. Today I thought I would do a part 2 where I react to 5 more important punk rock bands to the punk scene. A couple of them were picked out by commenters that were like, how is this not in part 1? As well as my patrons and I picked out some other ones as well. So I have 5 new bands for my ears to listen to today, and I am just so excited. I just got the energy that is required right now. I'm ready to run around this room like a headless chicken. Let's do it. If you would like to support the channel, then check out my Patreon where you can get full cuts, early access to all my videos, as well as help me pick out what I react to next. First song we're listening to is from the Sex Pistols. This is from Nevermind the Bollocks, Here's the Sex Pistols, and this song is called God Save the Queen. This is a very important Sex Pistols song, I believe. And this came out in 1977. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, I really like the driving guitar.
God save the Queen, the fascist regime.
Oh! So it's like back and forth between the vocals and the guitar, which is great.
She ain't no human being.
It provides a bit of energy to the song, if it hasn't already gone up already. Oh! Oh wow, the chorus is different from what I expected it to be, for real. Love the verses. Oh, I love the vocal delivery. I always love vocal delivery in these bands. Ooh, growing on me, for real. Oh, sorry, like, whoa. Woo! Cool! Great! It's so rough. I love it! So upbeat, so energetic. Oh, this genre, man. I like the outro, yeah. That's a great song. That's just a solid track right there. That song was the definition of lively. Like, that just had so much life to it, so much grit. I really liked it. I just loved the overall atmosphere of the song. I am living it up listening to this song. What a fast tempo. The verses were the standout for me. Verses were easily my favorite part, with the going back and forth between the guy yelling and his strong British accent to the guitar riff and then going back and forth. Just had such a dynamic to it. I just loved listening to it. The chorus was something I didn't predict. The chorus had a bit of a happier tone to it, even a slightly more relaxed tone than the verses do. It did make me not initially like it as much. Like, the verses just clicked for me straight away, but the chorus on the second listen, I was like, oh, okay, now that I expect it, I like it a bit more, so that's good. And then the outro, really great as well. That song would be really fun to just sing along to. It reminds me of the end part of Killing in the Name by Rage Against the Machine, where it's just like, you know, just yelling the same thing over and over again, like the motto of the song. It's great. I really like this song overall. I think it's got a really great structure. It feels long for 3 minutes, honestly. Let's move on to the next song though. I'm really excited to keep listening. So next we're going to listen to X-Ray Spec. I imagine that's how you say it. On the back of here is my Pink Floyd cheat sheet, but on the front of it is what we're listening to today. We're listening to Oh Bondage, Up Yours. People recommended it, but I was like, damn, that title got me intrigued. So Oh Bondage Up Yours was released as a debut single from this band in September of 1977.
Some people think little girls should be seen and not heard, but I think, oh, bondage, up yours! 1, 2, 3,
What an intro! It's one of the most interesting intros we've got on a song I've reacted to so far. Cool!
I wanna be a slave till you are.
Woo!
Oh, bondage, up yours! Oh, bondage, no more! Oh, bondage,
She's got pipes!
chase no, chase more, consume you all.
Is that a sax as well? What is going on? That is so catchy. I love it. This is loud. Oh my god. No way. Amazing. Oh, I love it! This is best. This is like one of the best choruses ever. I love it! The transition between the verse and the chorus is so seamless. I love it. Oh, the brass as well. Oh, the sax. This has to be a joke. I can't believe this is real. I get goosebumps every time. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, I really enjoyed that song. That was a song made for me. Literally, a song made for females. But also, what I'm actually trying to say is it's a song made for my tastes in music. It is loud. It is strong in delivery. Her voice is killer. It has so much emotion to it. You can tell she's mad, and I'm just like, let's go! Imagine listening to this in 1977. I can't believe she's a pioneer. This is so good. Okay, so there's two parts. Let me break this down because I'm gonna lose my mind. First part, like I said, the actual song sonically is so my taste. It's crazy. One person I read said, like, according to what you seem to be talking about in your first video, I think you would like this song. And I was like, okay, I'll listen to this song because I love the title as well. So they totally picked up on what I liked. But the second part to it is just, you just gotta appreciate when this came out and what it's talking about. It is so empowering to listen to, even in 2021. What an amazing pick for my first female vocalist. And the line at the beginning, some people say little girls should be seen and not heard, and I just think that is so loaded. The fact that she's saying this in 77, I relate. How many years later? 45 years later, is it? So yes, her name is Polly. I love her. And this song just overall is to die for. Just the transition from the verse into the chorus, they don't miss a beat. It goes straight in there, like she can't wait. This is the energy that is punk. I love this song. This is one of my favorite punk songs I've heard so far. I am so glad I picked this band. This band was my specific pick. I can't wait to show my friends this song. They're gonna be like, what are you listening to? I'm gonna be like, amazingness. Next band I'm listening to is from 1978. It's Buzzcocks. The Buzzcocks, I think it is, or Buzzcocks. What Do I Get? So the thing with Buzzcocks is I got recommended to listen to Ever Fallen in Love a lot, and I would have loved to react to that song. I would have fallen in love with it, listening to it on camera, but unfortunately, I already know and love Ever Fallen in Love. That is one of my favorite songs of all time. You can go into like my top 100 songs of all time playlist on Spotify, and it's been sitting in there for years. Like, I love that song. I think it's been sitting in there for years. It should have been, but it's definitely in there now. I love that song. Ever Fallen in Love it just hits me right in the feels. It's such an amazing song that I relate to on so many levels. I'm not going to react to that song right now on the camera, unfortunately, because it wouldn't be a first reaction, but I'm really excited to listen to some other Buzzcocks because why not? If I already love one song by them, it's from 1978. Yeah, it's already great.
me to the end. What do I get? What do I get? Oh,
What do you get?
What do I get?
I like the whoa whoa.
What do I get?
His vocal delivery is so funny.
I just need a break. What do I get?
What do I got?
What do I get? What do I get?
Oh.
What do I get? I only get sleepless nights.
Great driving bass in this. I'm enjoying a lot.
We're just in the town I drive. Oh, what do I get? What do I get? Oh, what do I get?
What? This is like a little more low key than the other ones I've been listening to.
I only get sleepless nights alone in my heart to bed. What do I get? Oh, what do I get? I just wanna love like it.
This is close up right now. What's going on?
What do I get? Oh,
Wow, let's go!
well, let me tell you now.
Let me tell you now. Woo. Yeah! Sounds great.
What do I get? No love. What do I get? No sleep at night. Nothing at all, at all, at all, at all, at all, at all, at all. 'Cause I don't get you.
So in a similar vein to another sad love song, he was obviously going for a lot of problems with his love life. Sorry about the ridiculous lighting changes, but I'm getting used to using my camera, okay? I'm learning this as I go. I have quite a few things to say about this song because this is definitely the punk band that I have the longest relationship with in my life, and saying that, I've known one of their songs in the past. And so with that in mind, this song once again seems to have very similar themes when it comes to what the singer is talking about, with being unlucky in love and things like that, and venting that through his song. I love how punk is used as a way to like vent frustration or annoyance about something. The thing I love about the songwriting is that he's asking, what do I get? Throughout the whole entire song, and at the end it's like revealed what he gets, which is like nothing. I find it to be quite a smart way to place the song together. It's very similar to why I like Ever Fallen in Love, because it's once again another song about being unlucky in love. And apart from that, I like the ohs. That is something maybe you wouldn't see too much in the punk I've listened to so far. There's a bit more of like a melodic feel to these Buzzcock songs. I think it was really good. It was cute also to watch a video where they're performing it, and just to see their style in the 70s is hilarious. Yeah, I'll probably be listening to that song along with Ever Fallen in Love. Moving forward, I'll be listening to multiple Buzzcock songs, so that will be fun. Ever Fallen in Love is still my favorite. Next song, oh, it's gonna be Misfits. Yeah, so we're listening to Misfits next. This is another band that the YouTube comments just let me know. They're like, this is not a punk intro if Misfits is not involved. Let's listen to Teenagers from Mars, which was a song recommended by a patron in the comments on the poll that I put up. And this is from 1979. What album is this from, I wonder? Oh god, I remember now. Misfits is the band with the skull. That's like their logo. And it's scared me since a young age. I don't know where I saw this when I was younger, but I saw it somewhere. I never liked it. But now I've realized a lot of comments in my last punk video, they said, you should listen to Misfits. They've got like a horror theme. They've got this horror punk genre that they sort of created. Not officially. They have a bit of some horror elements in their music, and I love horror now. Not when I was younger, but now I do. So now I look at the skull and I'm like, okay. And I'm pretty interested to find out more. So this song was released as the B-side for the band's 1979 single Horror Business. There's actually quite a lot of songs that become popular in the punk genre that are actually initially released as B-sides or singles, like they're not actually on a proper album of the songs I end up listening to from this genre. Not sure why, I just noticed this pattern a little bit. I don't totally understand what version I'm listening to here. I've tried to read through the comments to understand what version this is, but it's a bit vague. It says the sessions version. I'm not sure if that means anything. I'm just gonna listen to this version. It is still the song people want me to react to. So I will link this version down in the description if you're a little unsure to what version I reacted to, because I am a little unsure to what version this is. Oh my god! explosive. Woo. Oh my god. We don't care. It's cool. Okay. This song rocks. Like the guitar is just killing it. Okay. We don't care. You can see why this would get popular. Oh, I love this part. Bow, 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 bow. There's so much to it. Tonight is Mars. Very fast tempo, so upbeat, so quick. That felt like it just flew by in 2 seconds. Again, like this whole genre is just like the genre of fun for me. Even though this one may be a bit more jarring, an intense, harsh sound to it. So I'm able to jive to this a bit more quicker than I think I would previously because of the other music I listen to, which is great. I'm really happy about my taste and how my taste is evolving. This shows it. I like listening to Misfits because it is checking out some other types of sounds within the punk genre. The punk genre is huge. It is an umbrella for many different sounds. Having just listened to Buzzcocks and then listening to Misfits, wow. I really liked the more dark sounding guitar. Like I was sort of playing air guitar along to it when I was really enjoying the guitar. Then there was a more slightly happier in tone, like more major tone guitar, like towards the chorus part, which I didn't like as much. Like I really enjoyed the guitar that was like right at the start of the verses. The vocals in the chorus were just like, I'm loving it. Teenagers from Mars. So with that said, let's listen to our final track here. We're going to listen to The Dead Kennedys. We're listening to a song from 1980. It's called Kill the Poor. This was released in October of 1980 on Cherry Red Records as the band's third single with Insight as its B-side. Okay, cool. So we're listening to another single here. All right, hardcore punk, apparently. That's what it says. That's what Wikipedia says. Sometimes I listen to Wikipedia though, and then everyone in the comments is like, you're saying the wrong thing.
If efficiency in progress is ours once more, it's nice and quick and clean and good.
He's got a different type of delivery than most. Whoa, this is so slow. For punk. Sort of melodic. I'm confused. More pop. Da 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 da. I don't know what to think of this.
Jane Fonda on the screen today. Give it so liberals, it's okay. So let's get rested and so in the night. Oh, let's kill, 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 kill the poor. Kill, 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 kill the poor tonight.
It sounds a lot warmer than the other songs I've been listening to today. Like more standard chords. This one. Ooh. Cool. Very short guitar there. Punk songs are like a normal song but on fast forward. I feel weird singing along to this. so weird. So this song is obviously full of sarcasm. They're literally singing "Kill the Poor" in this happy tone. Like, the song is very warm and happy sounding, but the lyric "Kill the Poor," like, it's got to be some form of like irony or sarcasm. I'm trying to think of like what direction is this coming from. Would this be coming from a direction of a world leader, people that are rich? I would imagine it's something to do with that. Like, they're singing it from not their own perspective, obviously, but from the perspective of someone else. I want to dive further into his lyrics and totally understand where this song is coming from. But overall, I think this one is not my cup of tea as much as the other songs because of the happy sounding tone to it. I do appreciate that, like, obviously it's coming from a place of sarcasm, but sonically it is important that songs are dark sounding to me, or like a bit more rough. I enjoyed it. The lyrics are interesting, of course, like, it grabs my attention. I want to know more, but at the same time, yeah, like, the joyful sound of it isn't totally what I look for personally in taste, but I'm glad I checked them out. They're important to punk, so why not? You're not gonna like every single band, that's just how it is. I don't want to just say they're not for me now because one song isn't my cup of tea. Maybe the rest of their songs are my cup of tea. Who knows? So I'll have to check out more to see what the rest of this band is about. That is my reaction to these punk songs today. I hope you enjoyed watching. Remember to check out my Patreon if you want to support my channel. It is appreciated. And I hope you guys have enjoyed my second punk video. Let me know what you think should be in my next punk video. Until next time, bye!